Okay, so, um, game idea, potential Zelda game idea. I came up with this while bored out of my mind at school, and I love it with all of my soul. I have a nearly complete cosplay done of Link already. I need somebody to be obsessed about this with me. So, game. It doesn't have a name yet, but I know it's like a cyberpunky, futuristic, like neon lights, all that. Yeah. Uh, so it starts out like Tears of the Kingdom, right? Where you like start off like kind of like powerful, not like to the extent of Tears of the Kingdom where you have like 20 hearts or whatever, but like you have like I'll say like 10, not like the usual 3 or whatever you get in like the newer Zelda. Um, Start with like 10 hearts, let's say. And you learn that like or like maybe you're there while Zelda gets like yoinked from you. She's just taken, and you're like, oh my god, what the flip, my bestie. Because bestie, yay. um so Zelda gets taken and you have like this sword, like it's not the master sword, but like it is a sword. And by the way, you already have like the Triforce, like you have like the mark of the Triforce. You don't really have any of like the abilities if there is any. But you have the Triforce. You and Zelda have the Triforce, and Ganondorf just takes her. And you track him down, like you chase him, you track him down. You're in this fight, and Ganondorf sees that you have the Triforce on your hand, and he goes, oh, you have the Triforce. What if you didn't? And he chops your arm off, your left arm, because it's my Zelda game. Damn it! I get to make Link left-handed again. I'm not even left-handed. I'm just upset that they made him right-handed. Damn. But he just chops your left arm off, and you like pass out, and Zelda's like, no, what the no. She's like, no, what the flip? I'm being taken. No. She's like the like, she's gone. You wake up, and you have like 3 hearts again or whatever, but your left arm is like mechanical. And this is like the core idea of the game is like upgrading yourself. So your left arm, right? You wake up and you look down at your arm, and boom, Triforce manifests itself in like silver on your arm. It's crazy. Like on your wrist, your mechanical wrist, it just manifests there, and it's like, whoa, that's insane, bro. That's crazy. That's some funky stuff right there. And so, you get up, you like, I don't know, maybe there's a cutscene of you like sewing your hoodie back together poorly. And I feel like he'd be a bad sewer. I feel like Link would not be good at sewing. But like you sew your little outfit back together, and you get going. The game like starts. And whatever, classic Zelda, doing side quests, like fighting dudes, but it's in a city, so it's very like parkour focused. That's another thing that I want. Very parkour focused. Think like, well, I don't really have any good examples. I don't know, but very use the terrain more than use like just brute force. Um, but the city is like pretty dark most of the time. Like, I don't know, maybe like it's during like, I don't know, like this weird event where it's like, maybe Ganondorf's the cause of it. Maybe Ganondorf's the cause of it, and he's like making it darker most of the time. Like, there's sun sometimes, but usually to be like dark, so it's like all lit up by neon lights. It's very like, is it like kind of like Stray? Is that what I'm thinking of? I might be thinking of like some parts of Stray. But that, right? You got the neon lights. Neon lights are very pretty. That's why he's Neon Link. So throughout the game, you meet this like hooded figure. I think like Sheik. You see where I'm going with this. Um, you meet this neat little hooded figure who kind of looks like a cat. Like they have like a big mask over their face. It's kind of Spider-Man-y, kind of Spider-Man like. If you mix Spider-Man with like a cat and got rid of all the colors, I'll put up like references later. Like I'll send references to the person I'm sending this video to, but I'll put up references. here of the sort of like Pinterest board that I threw together. I'll do that for like all of the characters because I had art block at the time that this idea came to me. So during like the breaks during school, I just like went on Pinterest and I was like, oh wow, I love emo people. That was basically it. So you like go through the game and you meet this mysterious figure and like she's like pretty helpful. They're pretty helpful. But you also like meet these guys who offer to upgrade you, and you can get like enhancements on different parts of your body. You can get like eyes upgraded, get your legs upgraded. You could add like a grappling hook. You could get wings. It's really cool. And depending on how many upgrades you get, it changes the ending of the game. So you go to fight Ganondorf, and he's like, "Oh, you're back. Well, mwahaha," and he's just like, so you fight him, and I didn't tell you this before, but Ganondorf is actually in this game. He is like Ganondorf's usually like a wizard. He's usually capable of some like form of magic or whatever, right? In this game, because it heavily revolves around technology and the future, Ganondorf is actually a technomancer. So he hits Link with a fucking wololo, and depending on how many upgrades you get, you just get like how many upgrades you've gotten, you've just like gotten screwed over. So like if you have the eye upgrade, Link is just canonically half blind. Legs, you literally can't move. It's like it turns into like a cutscene or whatever at that point. And but the Triforce on Link's mechanical arm prevents the arm itself from being shut down. Like the grappling hook doesn't work. But the arm still works, so he still has both of his arms working. And Gandalf goes, "Well, if I can't shut your arm down my way, I'll go the old-fashioned way." And he like yanks you to the ground, like yanks your arm out or whatever. And he's like ready to stomp it, like just like crush it because he's a unit. And then the mysterious figure, like the mysterious kid from before, they break through like a wall or like a window or whatever, and they just they just rip Ganondorf a new one. They just rip them apart because they have like these like claw gloves, not upgraded, like not mechanical. They're like specifically gloves. And you know Ganondorf's like, "Oh my gosh, what the flip," and he runs away or whatever. He like gets like sealed away or whatever. That's the part that I'm not too sure about. But then the figure like takes off the hood, takes off the mask, and whoa, it's Zelda! Whoa, it's Zelda! Whoa! But the ending there would actually change depending on how many upgrades you get. Like if you got no upgrades, it would make the game harder, but it would make the ending like the good ending. But if you get all of the upgrades, the game itself, like the gameplay, will be easier, but you'll get the bad ending, which I know probably not good from a game standpoint, but I don't care.